doing well. Uh, I want to give a shout out to my Lake Charles peeps and the folks out in West Louisiana and East Texas. Um, we had Hurricane Laura, Category 4, pass through yesterday, and I just want us all here now to send all of them our thoughts and prayers and well wishes uh, for folks who have lost their lives in this hurricane. Uh, let's have just a moment of silence here in remembrance and love. And for those who are experiencing the pain of the aftermath, and those who are especially close to those who have been lost, we send our well wishes for you and our prayers, and we pray for peace and comfort. And we pray that you get as much as you can back in order as soon as possible. And you have an opportunity today to experience some joy and connection, because there are millions of people with you in mind and in their hearts right now, including me. So let's get started today. Um, Glad you're here. Welcome to class. Uh, Today's class title is Yoga Means Unite. And that comes from the root Sanskrit word yuj, which means to, or it's interpreted to mean to yoke or to join or to unite. And if you think about yoke, it's a means or process of bringing um, beings together. Whether you're thinking of the yoke that's used in farm work, that's bringing two animals together to pull a heavy load. Yoke has also been referenced in the Bible and in other spiritual texts in terms of joining to God. And this idea of union in yoga is all about that. It's about realizing our union, our self that is part of the whole, and identifying with that which is greater than our limited self. That which is like this, this is me, in this world, and I have my story and my likes and dislikes, and I have, you know, these ideas and these relationships, this idea of this self that is limited. And so expanding that sense and realizing we are part of an amazing, beautiful universe that is just awesome, and it's within us, and we are it, and so connecting with that. And it also brings us to the idea about suffering and the root cause of suffering. there's the idea, think about this, that the root cause of all suffering is believing that we are separate from each other, believing in this idea that there is separation. Um, if we think about it on an individual level, if we're really suffering with self doubt and judgment and all the sorts of negative things that we tell ourselves, and we're suffering with that, we are not connecting to um, an, a bigger sense of who we are, which is our true selves, which is limitless. And that's why in some of the in the Yoga Sutras, when we talk about the four infinite thoughts, the big things are, and the Dalai Lama says this: the root cause of happiness is compassion, which entails connecting with others and delighting, mudito, delighting in the joy and virtue of others and tapping into that wellspring of joy that is ever present. And that requires us uh, identifying with a self that is greater than this self. And if we try that, give it a try in from moment to moment and see what happens. Similarly, in conflict with others, someone that's close to us or someone in our life that we have some conflict with, some tension, we are believing that we are separate from them in some way. That's what we're jiving with. We're connecting with this. This is me, and this is you, and this is a problem. And that's what we're all focusing on at the moment. And if we, in times of conflict, pause and connect, realize this idea that we are not separate. Their pain is my pain. Their suffering is my suffering. Their virtue is my virtue. And coming to a sense of that and see what happens. Move from there with intention rather than reacting with this separate sense of self, with reactivity. Pause, connect with this sense of wholeness, and move with it with action, intentional action from there. See what happens. Similarly with society, with groups, all of the pain and suffering and wars and oppression that happens in our world now, that's happening currently and in the past, all comes from a sense of othering, where we're considering someone or a group of people as something other than myself and my group that I'm identifying with, and how that can lead to so much pain, and how just even when we think about what's going on right now in America and in the world, think of how much othering is going on, and remembering that that is the root cause of suffering. If we pause and realize or take a moment to connect with the idea that there is no other, we are all connected, we are all one. Try it. It opens, even just in that moment, it opens into a sense of peace and equanimity, and moving with action that is intentional, that is, it may still be addressing a problem that needs to be solved, but it comes from a place that is compassionate and intentional and not reactive. So, welcome everyone. Let's come together here. And being that this, in the midst, in the midst of a lot going on right now, I know we have some folks on and not practicing with us right now who have been affected by the hurricane and other natural disasters. Let's once again send them our blessings. We send you our blessings and our love. Take it all in. And let's come here in this moment, feeling that sense of connection with each other, knowing that our true self is limitless, our true nature, expanding our awareness of self to the air around us, sounds, the exchange of our breath with our surroundings, how it is all connected and shared with the trees, this give and take, the birds, other animals that might be nearby, big and small, people, animals, big and small, steeped in this connection. I'll begin Samavriti breathing, which is an even inhale and exhale to a count of 4. Inhale a nice deep breath to prepare, and exhale. Now inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Now maintaining that same rhythm of the breath, come to all 4s. Ground the fingers down, feeling our connection, grounding all the palms of the hands down in all four corners. If this is a lot of pressure on the wrists, you might also ball the fists and connect to the earth with the fists. And so here, with this connection, inhale and drop the belly, curl the heart and tailbone towards the sky. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, arch the spine, and cat pose, chin towards chest. Inhale, curl the heart forward once again, cow pose. And this time, exhale and push back to child's pose for just a moment. You might spread the knees wide or knees together, whatever feels right for you, dropping the torso towards the earth, and you might let the forehead rest as well. Really feeling our connection here to the earth, allowing ourselves to feel supported here. And know that we can always come back to this at any moment in our practice. And remembering this connection and support that is always here as we move. Inhale forward, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And we're going to do a little bit different of our flow here with our options. And that's mainly for the first option here. So here, let's begin with exhaling and push back, seat to heels with the toes tucked. Inhale forward, stack shoulders over wrists. And exhale, cat pose. Arch the spine towards the sky, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, curl the heart forward, tailbone towards the sky. And exhale, push back, seat to heels. A little bit of a variation from our usual. Let's do that a couple more times. And here, remember our limitless self and connection to the earth. Inhale forward, stack shoulders. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale, curl the heart forward, drop the belly, tailbone towards the sky. And exhale, push back, seat to heels. And breathe. Once again, inhale forward, stack shoulders. Exhale, cat pose, arch the spine towards the sky, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, curl the heart open, inviting it back in, opening in the upper back. And exhale, push back, seat to heels. Now you may stay with this vinyasa flow. Continue with that or move forward with option 2. Option 2, inhale forward, stack shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, curl the heart forward, baby cobra. Exhale, push back, seat to heels. Breathing here. We'll move through option 2 once again, or if you know you want to move through Chaturanga and down dog, go for it. Inhale forward, stack shoulders. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, curl the heart forward, baby cobra. And exhale, push back. Here, unifying, realizing the union of mind, body, breath, spirit in our practice today. Inhale forward, stack shoulders. This time, option 3 is plank pose. Option 3, exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. And inhale, curl the heart forward, upward facing dog. And exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe. This is the first down dog of the day. You might pedal out the feet, move in whatever way feels good for you right now. Grounding firmly in the palms of the hands and the fingertips. You might also come down to forearms if you want to relieve pressure on the wrists. All right, your choice. Inhale forward, your way. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, curl the heart forward. Exhale, push back. Remembering the breath. Steady breath, connected with steady intention and steady connection to all around us, to the earth, to each other. And this practice of yoga is realizing that and joining ourselves, or for some, the ultimate joining is this joining with God. As we bring body, mind, breath, intention together. That may be joining with the universe, joining with that which is greater than ourselves, the sense of self that we walk around with and defend all the time. Once again, inhale forward, stacking shoulders your way. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, curl the heart forward. And exhale, push back. Inhale forward, stack shoulders. And this time, exhale, reach the right foot out behind. grounded in the hands, grounded in the knee. The toes could be tucked or flat, flat against the earth. And you may stay here or reach the opposite hand, the left hand out in front. Inhale, exhale here, expanding in all directions. And we may stay here. Inhale, reaching, or invite movement. Exhale, bring knee and elbow together. And here once again, connecting breath with movement, but moving at your own pace. On the inhale, reaching hand and foot out, extending, expanding. And on an exhale, at your own pace, going in once again. Going in with a sense of discovery. And on the exhale, on the inhale, expanding. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, expand. And again, you can ground down on the fist instead of the fingertips and palm, if that's good for your wrist. Joining breath with movement, continue at your pace, expanding and contracting. And on the next exhale, plant the hand and the knee and come to center once again. And this time, shifting the weight and sending the left foot out behind. Once again, finding our ground, our support. Feeling our connection there before we expand. It's that connection that allows us to expand. And from here, you can stay or reach the right hand out in front. Inhale here. And then the exhale, bring elbow and knee together. And beginning to move with the breath. Inhale and once again expanding. And exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, reach out. And exhale, plant arm and knee on the ground. And from here, tuck the toes and push back to downward facing dog, Ardha Chandrasana. Move in what way feels good for you. And from here, reach the right leg to the sky. And we're going to similarly do a, a flow. And you may come down to the knee here or stay up on the toes. On the inhale, bring the knee into the nose. Hold it there for a moment. Exhale, reach that, reach that foot out behind. Inhale here And exhale, bring the knee to the opposite elbow, the left elbow. Hovering here for a moment, a breath or two. Inhaling and exhaling. And on the inhale, reach that foot out behind. Now inhale and exhale. Bring that knee to the outside of the right elbow. Stay here for a moment. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and reach that foot out behind. Drop the foot to the ground. You may take a moment to rest here, pushing back to child's pose or down dog. And we'll reach the right foot out behind. Inhale and exhale, knee to nose. Pause, hovering here. And on your next inhale, reach the foot out behind. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, right elbow. Inhale, exhale, reach that foot out behind. Inhale forward, knee to left elbow. Exhale, inhale, reach that foot out behind. Let it rest. Rest in your way. Child's pose or down dog. Letting go of thought, of any judgments or interpretations. Connecting with pure awareness. We're going to do that same flow but a little bit faster. If you follow me. Otherwise, you can go at your own pace or drop down to the knee and move through the poses with the knee grounded. Inhale, left foot, right foot to the sky. Exhale, forward, knee to nose. Inhale, leg reaches back. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale back and release. Opposite side. Right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale forward, knee to nose. Inhale. Leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, leg to the sky. Inhale, forward, knee to left elbow. Exhale, push back, foot to the sky. Inhale and exhale, drop the foot. Let's push back to child's pose with those wrists. An opportunity to rest. You might roll out the hands, inviting some movement in the wrists. Do what feels good in this moment. Inhale forward, stack shoulders, exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg to the sky, and exhale, step it through to low lunge, grounding on fingertips or blocks. Once again, remembering grounding down, and from here, spin the back foot down to be parallel to the back edge of the mat. Cartwheel the hands up for warrior one. Inhale, strong in the core, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, shoulder blades come together on the back, the shoulders fall away from the ears, softening while drawing strength from our core and sending our energy in all directions, our power, but still with a sense of softness. Inhale, reach the left hand back, peaceful warrior. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hands behind the back, clasping the hands together. And exhale, fold forward for humble warrior. Inhale. Exhale one. Inhale. Exhale two. Inhale. Exhale three. Inhale, come to rise. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Whew, this sun is kicking my butt right now. With the legs straightened, send the hands out in both directions. Inhale and exhale, fold forward for Uttanasana Trikonasana. Bring hand to the leg or block or the ground, whatever will allow you to access opening the chest towards the sky. So even if that means putting your hand on your upper leg, whatever will allow that opening. Inhale, exhale one. Inhale, opening to grace, opening to the awesomeness of this world and this universe. So amazing. Breathe. Inhale, come to rise. And exhale, bend the knee, cartwheel the hands down, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Grounding in our connection, spin that back foot down to be parallel with the back edge of the mat. And inhale, cartwheel the hands up. Warrior two. Tailbone tucked, sinking the pelvis towards the earth. The knee is stacked over the ankle. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale one. Strong in our core. softness as we extend our power in all directions. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Inhale. Exhale one. Inhale. Exhale two. Inhale. Exhale three. All right, hands together. Clasp behind the back. Reach the hands down. Open the heart towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, bow in. Humble warrior. Inhale. Exhale one. Inhale. Exhale two. Inhale. Exhale. Three. Inhale, come to rise. Exhale, straighten that leg. Woo. Inhale, hands out wide. And exhale, pull forward. Utthita Trikonasana. Bring the hand down to wherever works to spin the heart open. Receiving all that comes. And sharing our energy with everything and everyone. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale one. Inhale. Exhale. Two. Inhale. Cartwheel the hands down. And step back to downward facing dog or child's pose. Inhale. Walk the feet forwards or hop the feet, whatever kind of mood you're in. Bring the feet to meet the hands. Folding forward. In Uttanasana or ragdoll, you might put a nice bend in the knee to allow the chest to rest on the thighs and allow the head to relax if that feels good. Just do what feels good right now for you. With the fingertips or the hands grounded. With each breath, you might find the legs can move a little bit more towards straight. But being gentle with ourselves. As we go in, really with a sense of exploration, going in and discovering, being open to whatever we find. And meeting it with loving kindness. And the next inhale, lengthen the heart halfway forward. Exhale, bow in. Inhale, bend the knees. Drop the seat for chair pose. And exhale, come to rise. hands in prayer, and Tadasana. Hi, everyone. All right, reach the hands towards the sky and exhale loud in. And this time, walk the feet out a little more than hip width distance apart, and going to reach the left hand through the inside of the legs and reach that hand up towards the outside of the left hip and see if we can grab hold to it with the other hand and take a bind. And here you can put as much of a bend in the knee and the left knee as you need to reach that connection. You can also use a strap to give your arms more of an extension to reach each other, a belt or a strap. You have something that you can use. Um, so from here, with that bind, grounding down as much as you can in both feet, grounding down in both feet. You might have a bend in that left leg, but with each breath, invite that leg to straighten a little bit more and inviting you to open a little bit more into the twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, gaze towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. And you can stay here and continue to play with meeting this connection uh, with the bind and opening up. Or you can play and follow me um, with shifting that weight into the right foot and come up to the toes on the left foot. Grounding down. See if you can begin to lift that left foot off of the ground. A bird of paradise. So if you want to play with this balance, feel free to play with your balance here. The last part of the pose is to straighten the leg. And you can play with that. Uh, choose your edge, where you're going to go. If you want to practice your own balance, feel free to go for a tree pose or whatever balance practice you choose today. But remember, with any balance practice, it's all about coming back to center. So if you're wobbling, if you fall, it's all good. That means you're working. It means you're doing your best and you're not afraid to fall. Of course, being wise, if you know, if you have uh, osteoporosis or something, you don't want to be falling, so don't be silly. um, be sure that your exercise is approved by your doctor, but go to where you know is a safe place to practice and go to your edge. Inhale and exhale. Whew. And you can see for me, the sun has been kicking my butt. So every day is different. You might be like rock solid on it with your balance practice on one day, and you may be all over the place on another, like I am today. um, or your right side versus your left side may be different too in terms of where your edge is. So once you're finished playing, come to stand in Tadasana. Inhale, reach the hands towards the sky. Opening the heart towards the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, open the feet. A little more than hip width distance. Reach the right hand up to the sky and exhale. Send it through between the legs and grab, reach to the outside of the right hip and see if you can grab hold with the left hand and take the bind or use a strap. Here, I'm going to demonstrate with the strap this time. So if you're using the strap, you're holding on right there, and you can play with straightening that leg and spinning the heart open, gazes towards the sky. Inhale, exhale one. Inhale, exhale two. Inhale, exhale three. And stay here or follow me to Bird of Paradise or choose your balance practice. Commit to whatever you're headed or whatever you're working on. So with Bird of Paradise, shifting the weight into the left foot and play with liberating the right foot to the sky. Ooh. And the last part of the pose is to straighten that leg. So find a point of focus in front of you that's not moving, like, don't look at me. And play with straightening that leg. Three breaths wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale one. Inhale. Exhale two. Inhale. Exhale three. And release. Woo-hoo. Shake it off. We'll come to Uttanasana. Here you might grab hold to opposite elbows. And just let the body sway. I know I'm working hard. I don't know about you. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. It's August. Alright, reach the heart forward and exhale. Drop the seat. Come to a seated posture. Bring the feet together in Baddha Konasana. Knees fall down to the sides. Inhale, reaching the crown towards the sky. You may stay here, lengthening the spine and the crown. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, exhale one. Inhale, exhale two. Inhale, exhale three. Inhale, exhale four. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, come to rise. And exhale, send the feet out in front for Pashimo Tanasana. Once again, going in. And here you might use a strap, or you might bend the knees, which I always like to do, to allow the spine to be tall and lengthened as we fold forward. If we're using a strap, it might look like this. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale, folding in a little bit more. Inhale, receiving, and exhale, releasing all thought, letting go. Soft breath, being an observer, connecting to pure awareness only, letting go. Inhale, slowly come to rise, and exhale, roll the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae, so we find ourselves on our back to prepare for Shavasana. Take whatever final pose feels good before releasing and letting everything go so that you can completely relax into Shavasana. You might bolster the legs up on pillows or bolster or chair that releases the low back. Open the feet and the hands up towards the sky. You might stay here for an extended Shavasana. But when you are ready, roll over onto the right side. Pause for just a moment as we remember our true nature that is limitless, that is part of the whole universe, part of each other. Letting go of the delusion that we are separate. Realizing the root cause of happiness, that is compassion. And sincerely wishing for the reduction of suffering for all, extending our love limitlessly. When you're ready, Press yourself into a seated position. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.